What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today, here we go. It's over. Kathleen Kennedy has finally succeeded in her mission to completely kill off Star Wars. And we're left with nothing. We're left with shitty characters that we don't care about, that have not been developed, they have not been respected. They've just been thrown out there because they fit the social justice check marks. This is where we're at. This woman, Kathleen Kennedy, sat right there in the same room as George Lucas at that table and looked him in his eyes and said that she intends to honor the characters and the mythology that he created. And she's done nothing of the sort. Not even close. She straight up lied to George Lucas, and this is further confirmation of something that anybody that's been paying attention has seen from a mile away. It's over. This woman has killed Star Wars. How can you sit there and be happy to know that you have ended the Skywalker saga, especially coming off The Last Jedi? Now, again, I was a defender of The Force Awakens because I believed that they had a plan. It's clear that they did not have a plan. It's clear that they were just throwing shit against the wall because they were not worried about storytelling, developing characters, or honoring characters that came before the characters they created. They were worried about pushing a political narrative, and they have been successful in that department of pushing their political narrative. But they had no interest in honoring or respecting the mythology that George created. Even though Kathleen Kennedy sat right there in that room with him and looked him in his eyes, and she said that. So now we've reached a point where the Skywalker saga is done, and it's been confirmed by Oscar Isaac, who plays Poe Dameron. Star Wars Episode 9 is definitely the end of the Skywalker saga, says Oscar Isaac. Now listen to this super politically correct, just political talking point that he gives. It is the end of the entire Skywalker saga. 9 stories. This is the culmination of the thing. I think what JJ has done, and really the whole Lucasfilm team, is going to be incredibly fulfilling. It's also special for us because you get to learn a lot more things about these characters. Carrie Fisher, unfortunately, no longer with us. So Princess Leia, I have no idea what the hell they're going to try to pull off with Leia. I'm really concerned about that. Luke Skywalker is dead, even though you're going to, and somebody super chatted this, and I think it's spot on. You're basically going to pull Weekend at Bernie's with Luke Skywalker's dead corpse. You're just going to be floating him around for marketing and all of that stuff because none of the new characters that you've created sell the damn movie because you haven't developed these characters. You just shove these characters in there for, like I said, your political check marks. And so now you've found yourself in a position where we killed Luke, we killed Han, and Carrie Fisher passed away, and nobody gives a damn about our new characters. So yeah, let's pull Weekend at Bernie's out and prance Luke Skywalker's dead corpse around. And now you're confirming that this is the end of the Skywalker saga. So tell me, please tell me, Lucasfilm, what the hell do I care about any of your future movies as a Star Wars fan? Why would I care? Tell me why I would care. Because you have killed the Skywalker saga. Give me anything I should look forward to for the future of Star Wars at this point. There's nothing. Because not only have you shit all over Return of the Jedi, not only have you just completely disrespected the iconic characters and the iconic original trilogy, you've pretty much ignored the prequels, which I love, a prequel defender for life. And the only thing Disney has really done well, and again, once a defender of The Force Awakens, now I see where I was wrong on that. But I did enjoy Rebels. Now, Rebels is not as strong as the Clone Wars, but Rebels is still very good, with some incredibly all-time great moments. Shout out to Dave Filoni for that. But now here we are. Kathleen Kennedy's done it. She's done exactly what she wanted to do. She has killed Star Wars. She has killed off the Skywalkers. She's killed off everything George created. She's ran off most of the fans at this point that grew up loving this stuff because we're all just fed up with this now. And I don't know what to look forward to as a Star Wars fan. I don't. Again, you're talking to someone. Not only have you pissed off everybody, you've even pissed off the people that were defending The Force Awakens like me. I was all in after The Force Awakens. and before The Force Awakens. And I really appreciated Kylo. I was really big on Kylo Ren. I really saw a lot of opportunity to grow that character. I saw a lot of opportunity, a lot of layers with that character, and you did nothing with him. You did nothing with him. Adam Driver, I think, does a great job in the role, but you did nothing with him. Taking his mask off was a huge mistake. Massive mistake. Rey, completely worthless in The Last Jedi. Completely worthless. John Boyega, Finn, completely worthless in The Last Jedi. Poe Dameron, completely worthless. You made him out to be a complete moron. So tell me why I should care about anything moving forward. There's nothing in this universe for me to care about. Nothing. Kathleen Kennedy, you are horrible. You are terrible. You have killed Star Wars. Thank you for that. Great job. Star Wars is no longer what George created. Star Wars is a political, pandering, social justice factory. That's all it is. And it sucks. But, hey, thanks for letting us know that Rey's not a Skywalker, because that's kind of what you're telling us right here. She's not a Skywalker. She's nobody. Wow. I just, it is depressing. It really is. As someone that, I've always loved Star Wars. And I'll never forget how excited I was when Disney purchased Lucasfilm. I knew there would be theme parks. We're on the brink of Star Wars Land in Anaheim and in Orlando. I was so happy when J.J. Abrams came on board to direct The Force Awakens, or Episode 7 at the time is what it was called. And I hoped that he would do all 3 of them, and I still wish that would have happened. But to find out that Kathleen Kennedy tore up George Lucas's sequel trilogy outline before J.J. was even brought on, the problems were there early on, and my enthusiasm and my blind support of Disney at the time did not allow me to see these things. People have asked me, like, what would you have done differently? I mean, I would have had J.J. direct George's sequel trilogy outline. That's what I would have had. As much as I love George, and I do love George, and I'll defend George, we all know he's not the best director. He's the best story man in the business. He's not a good director. I wouldn't say that. He's a good director with a lot of flaws, but it's definitely not his strong point. I would have had J.J. Abrams directing George Lucas's sequel trilogy outline, the same one that Kathleen Kennedy tore up and threw away. And that's what I would have had done. But it doesn't matter. All of my enthusiasm is irrelevant now, or my enthusiasm that I had is irrelevant now. All the money that I spent on The Force Awakens is irrelevant now because Kathleen Kennedy had no plan. Rian Johnson came in, and he was basically her hired gun to just come in and really F this all up. So what a disaster. What a disaster. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Have a great day, and we will talk to you later.